This is a brief introduction to Total Life Changes, a company that provides products and community that you'll feel. The year was 1994, and Jack Fallon had a vision to help the world. So in 1999, with the help of his best friend John Licari, Total Life Changes was born. So how did it get started? With one product that Jack really believed in, NutriBurst, a multi-liquid vitamin packed with all that and a bag of chips. Well, not the chips, but you get the idea. Fast forward to 2003, and Total Life Changes becomes incorporated. We got busy, real busy. We established TLC World Headquarters in Fairhaven, Michigan. Now we offer 38 products, taking thousands of orders daily.
Thank you for calling Total Life Changes.
And shipping to more than 150 countries across the globe. It doesn't matter what lifestyle you have or diet you're on. TLC's products and community is for everyone. And now you know a little, actually a lot, about Total Life Changes.
This girl is on fire!
Look at Rosa bringing the heat. Watch out, girl.
Happy
Rosa's on
Wednesday,
fire.
Watch out, girl.
My
Watch out, girl.
beautiful TLC family.
Unicorn!
Damn, I'm the unicorn! Yes. Today is November 11 of 2020. We are about to end this year full of challenges that I know is going to make us a better person. I know it's being very, very challenging, but one day we will remember and we will say thank you for that year because, you know, we went through a lot and we realize how strong we are and how, you know, just keeping all of us together can make us even stronger. So
True.
yes, very true. Good one. Okay. So today, I want to start by saying, hopefully you guys joined us last night and hear the amazing training that we have with the executive ambassadors, Greg Scott, Lenika Scott, and Twyla Portis. It was an amazing night. I was just so inspired by their words and what they were talking about it and how they make you think of things that you probably would have never think, you know. So I want to say thank you so much, Scott, Lenika, and yes, Greg, Lenika, and Twyla. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for sharing with us and bringing that excitement to this amazing weekend that we're going to have. Listen, as the days get closer, there's more and more excitement. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that I can't tell you just yet. The trainings are available since Monday. I have received a lot of texts saying they have completed the training. That means they have more and more opportunities to win $10,000. I can't wait to see and know who's winning the $10,000. I don't know what I would do with $10,000, but I can only imagine how excited that will be. So we have a very busy week. Sorry, I haven't joined, so I just wanted to say hi to a few people. We have a busy week, so if you are joining me today, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to join me. I know we've been having a lot of things going on, but listen, there is nothing like Rosa's on fire. I'm just kidding. Everything is good.
Watch out, girl. Rosa's
So we're
on
going
fire.
to start with the great guest that I have today.
Watch out, girl.
Watch out, girl.
I like that one. Can you do it again? Wow.
Watch out, girl. Rosa's
Okay.
on fire.
That means I got to go faster. Yes, that's what they're trying to tell me. I have an amazing guest today.
Watch out, girl.
This beautiful and amazing lady has been part of TLC for almost 6 years. And believe it or not, there is still a lot that I don't know about her. And a lot that I know and a lot that I don't know. And I'm excited to share her story to inspire you today for this amazing week. I haven't had an interview for a few weeks because we've been focusing on talking about the event. But today I have a very inspirational story. Please make sure you have your napkins on the side. Or your Kleenex, I'm sorry, on the side. We're going to learn a lot about a very strong woman that is part of our TLC family. And I just, I want to talk and keep talking, but time is precious. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest, Miss Sabrina Mcqueen. Welcome to Roses on Fire. Yes.
Hey,
She
good
is
morning.
working from home today. She is excited. We have a lot of challenges going on, but she says, I do not care what challenge comes across. I will be in your show and we will make it happen. So she is at
Watch out,
home.
girl.
And we're excited to share her story. Hi, Sabrina. How are you?
Hey, Rosa. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Looking beautiful as always. How are you, Sabrina?
I'm good. Working from home. Ready to
Are
come
you
back
excited?
already.
Yeah.
I am.
Sabrina asked me for a script like 32 times, and I
I
told her
did.
there's no script on Rosa. We do everything from the heart. So we're just going to talk. We're just going to have a conversation, and we're going to share a little bit about your story. So, Sabrina, tell us a little bit about you. Who's Sabrina? Where Sabrina was born, raised? Tell us about your family.
I was born and raised here in Michigan. Um, I have 13 brothers and 3 sisters.
Hold on.
Really big family.
Hold on. Did you say 13 brothers?
Yep.
No
We got a
way.
blended family going on here. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yay! God bless. Okay, I am so sorry. 13 brothers and 3 sisters?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's really it. I started TLC 6 years ago. Um, I don't know. Basically, when I started here, I wasn't really in the best shape. Obviously, I dealt with a lot of mental health issues, going through a lot of depression at the time. But overall, just being here in general, being around the people that were around, I've had a lot of time to like work on myself. And 6 years later, I'm just excited to be able to say like I'm finally in a place where I feel genuinely happy. So, you
Oh,
know.
I like to hear. That's a new, I love that. Genuinely happy. I don't know how to say it, but you say it again. Genuine
Genuinely.
happy. Okay, I like that. Sabrina. Okay, that's
Yes.
good. You have a big, big family. Um, you went through a lot of challenges, depression. Go to a little bit more detail on those times. Like if you can go back to those times, tell us what were you going through, and how do you find TLC?
I think a majority of it as your show. Rosa loves talking about power of women. In my early 20s, dealing with a lot of fertility issues, that just takes a toll on a woman in general. So I think all of that just ended up putting me in a bad place. And I started to have like a really bad attitude. And, I was just like a negative person. I know when I first started TLC, Rosa, you probably don't remember, but you were actually the first person here that yelled at me. I said, I had a smart
Okay.
comment to somebody, and Rosa was like, who do you think you're talking to? I mean, it was a rough start, and then working here for so long, being stuck in that mind frame, just a negative mindset. I still took my time to learn about TLC as a company. So I remember a job posting came up, and I knew I was qualified, but I didn't get it. And I was really upset. And at the time, Natalie was the manager. Um, and I kind of asked her, like, hey, so I know I'm qualified, so why didn't I get it? And she was like, well, yeah, you're qualified, but your attitude, like, isn't there. And, obviously for a couple of days, I was still mad. I was like, you know, upset about it. But that's the point, like, that point right there is when I realized if I want to move forward or if I want to do anything, I have to make the changes myself. I can't expect them just to fall in place. So I think that's when I started my journey with recognizing and taking accountability for my own actions, my words, my attitude towards others. And, it's an ongoing thing that you always work on. But I think that was my turning point there. So I'm really thankful for that whole situation and just TLC in general.
Yay! All right, Sabrina, okay, so I want to go back to what you said, right? You went through challenges as a woman. Yes, I do focus on woman empowerment because I do believe that, every woman goes through something different. In your case, um, the fact of is we get as we grow up and becoming adults and all those kind of things, we have always got told to woman become a mother and bring life to this world, and then you go through some difficulties about your fertility. That kind of changed your mindset, right? That kind of it's something that it's so hard to accept and say, okay, like what am I gonna do now? Why me? Is there something that I can do? Just the fact that you feel different, I guess. You feel different, which is not really the word, but as humans, that's our first reaction. Until we really learn on every situation we go through. And it could be infertility, it could be domestic violence, it could be depression, it could be anything. The fact that you don't know, when you're not educated on those things, you really come up with that why me, this should happen to me, why is it happening, how can I fix it, and that put on Sabrina some kind of bad attitude, I guess. Not the not knowing, right? Not knowing how to handle different things change your attitude. Um, and as you say, you remember I was the first one to scream at you. And the fact that, Natalie at that time didn't give you the opportunity to move to the next level, knowing that you were qualified. Um, those are things that, believe it or not, to me, I can only say I'm grateful for. I am, and it's
Mm-hmm.
hard. It's hard. I get it. A lot of people here in TLC remember Rosa, um, in a funny way because we can talk about it now. Being very strict. Everybody knows that Rosa's strict. And I didn't know how to handle those things. Probably screaming is not the best thing to handle it, but I've been learning to. But I am grateful that those things happen because that's how I become who I am now. Same for you, Sabrina. The fact that, I said, well, you need to, improve in your attitude. Natalie said the same thing. Those things make you really look very inside of you and say, I have to change my attitude if I want to be where I know I can be. And that's very important. That's a big lesson for everybody. Sometimes we have to work in ourselves before we can even look for the opportunity out there. So This is very good. So Natalie said, okay, this is not the time. You have to work on yourself. You start working on yourself, and then what happened next?
I just started working on, my attitude, how I address people in general, doing some self-reflecting, and then, the position came up again, and this time I applied for it and got it. And it just felt better knowing that I got it because of work that I decided to put in. Because I stopped, blaming other people and changed myself.
And what is this position? Tell us a little bit about that position, because you started in customer service, correct?
Yes. So I started in customer service, and then the position was a supervisor for customer service on night shift. And then from there, I just kind of, kept going as the years went on. From there, I went to morning shift supervisor, and then I started working a little more with compliance, where I, felt I really liked that. I enjoyed it. Compliance department wasn't something that was really established at the time, so it was kind of like a side job. Then I went down, I worked in user experience for a little while. I came back to customer service and took on the role of the customer service manager. And then I ended up back doing compliance now, except this time we made it into a full department. So now we got about 16 to 17 people with 3 different sub-departments. So it's really exciting.
Yeah! Listen, Adriana and I are waiting to clap. Like, we don't know when to clap. All right, so let me repeat that again, because I'm gonna be like Jack says. We gotta be crystal clear with people. Sabrina started it in customer service. She applied for a position that she was denied at that moment, but she was consistent. Okay, she knew what she was capable to do. She didn't give up. She didn't get mad and said, she actually realized she had to work on herself. She kept consistent. She got the position, the next opening. From there, she just keep escalating and looking for new opportunities and looking to learn new departments, which I'll tell you something, it's a new challenge, okay? I know that a lot of people see the bright side of TLC, right? The shows, the fun, which we love having fun, but there is a lot more behind the scenes. There's a lot to learn, a lot of programs, a lot of reports, a lot of different programs like Exigo and all this kind of things that go behind the scenes to get to compliance, right? Something that at the beginning we didn't even know we had to do. We were just going with our hearts. We were just doing whatever our heart tells us to do. And then here comes Sabrina taking challenge after challenge after challenge to really create a new team now with almost 16 people in a department that is so important to total life changes, because we want to be here for as many years as possible. We want to educate our life changers and let them know what's right, what's wrong, what can we say, what can we not say. But we also make it fun. Believe me, Sabrina has a great team, and all her team are so inspired by her, so grateful for what she does. And she has touched so many lives here at TLC due to being in so many different departments. So everybody knows Sabrina. All right, Sabrina, you go through this challenge as you create a new team. You're very enthusiastic. Your attitude is completely different. You just won the Halloween costume challenge, this past Halloween. You and one of your teammates had the great costume, and the team work attitude that you have is a reflection of the great department that you have, because it's a challenging department, right? We kind of try to educate you and tell you what you can do and what you can't. And sometimes we don't want to hear those things, but you always make it fun and you always make it so professional. And the team that you have love doing what they do. So we are very, very grateful for you. But in the process of all this, you have also gone through some very, very, very difficult times in the past few months. So share a little bit about this past few months in the life of Sabrina.
Well, all right, Rosa, here you go. Trying to make me cry on your show. You know, this whole year, I think for everybody, including myself, has been a little difficult with everything going on in the world itself. You know, in June, I lost my grandma, which was harder. You know, she was a little older. You know, hers, you know, she had stage 4 cancer. And at that point, there was not really much that could be done. And she was in a lot of pain. So with hers, it was very sad, but it almost puts you at peace knowing that they're out of the pain that they're in. She, you know, she was told she was only going to have a couple more months left, and she made it a full year. So she was hanging in there. And then in September, I believe that was the most challenging month for me. September 1st, I lost my uncle due to complications after a stroke. And then September 3rd, 2 days after, I lost my brother to a motorcycle accident, and complications to that. So it's been a very tough, 2020.
So you lost 3 family members between June and September.
Yes.
I know you're strong right now. And I know Sabrina, listen, Sabrina is such a strong lady, and it's very, very hard to really see her emotions come out. But I saw her a few days after her brother passed, and she's always trying to smile. She's always trying to put this good face on for the world, which we appreciated. But we know you were, I don't know if it's the right word, but you were broken inside.
Yeah.
But you were still working. You never stopped working.
I mean, for me, I'm the strong person in my family, so I'm the one who's there for everybody. So for me, and then knowing how easy it is to, you're making me upset, girly. For knowing how easy it is to spiral into a dark place, I just needed to be around everybody there. So just the energy, I just needed that at the time. So I know for myself, like I said, I've been learning myself a lot, and I know that if I stay at home, I'm gonna fall into a deep depression, and then it's gonna be hard to get out of. So I needed to be around my team. I needed to be around, your guys' energy. For me, it was just needed at the time. And even now, I'm trying not to get upset. Even now, it's a struggle. I don't think I have fully, when people pass, you have to take time to accept it and deal with it. I don't think I've done that yet, but I know it's going to come. So, yeah.
It will come. It will come. And I agree with you, Sabrina. It takes time. The pain never goes away. I lost my father 8 years ago, and I still miss him like it was yesterday. And I know that never goes away. You learn to live with it, and you learn to make the best out of it and remember the good times. But we are grateful that you have been able to feel support with your TLC family, because we do love you. We appreciate you. We have learned so much strength from you. And you are a big inspiration to all the people that is around you, including my own daughter, right? One of my daughters works on her team, and she truly, truly admires you and appreciates you. And you know, coming from your own family members, my daughter in this case, and knowing how a great impact and positive impact you make on her, because you know, kids, they will always listen to somebody else instead of me. So knowing that she has a great model to follow, and that she's listening to someone like you, it's so grateful and so peaceful to know. Sabrina, if you could, maybe if this could help you, because it has helped me in the past, if you could bring or send a message to your grandma, to your uncle, and to your brother, what will you say to each of them that they are watching you? I'm sure they're watching you from heaven right now, and they are so proud of you. But if you can send a message to each of them from your heart, whatever comes up from your heart right now, what will you say to them?
I mean, just going back and, making sure they know that they're loved and cared about. I think that's something people take for granted. So, since everything, I try to talk to my mom every day. I try to make sure, I'm not arguing with anybody. I don't like going to bed mad at anybody. So I think it's just about making sure keeping your relationships good with people, because you never know. So I would just, let them know, you're loved. We appreciate everything you've done. And yeah, it just opens your eyes and makes you realize, the little petty argument that you had with someone, it's just not worth it. With my uncle, he actually called me the day before he had his stroke. And for a while, I was mad at myself, like, well, that was the last phone call. So now I try not to miss phone calls, because you never know.
That is a great, great, great message. Live every day like if it was your last day, right? Don't miss
Absolutely.
a phone call, because you could probably regret it for the rest of your life. Tell your family how much you love them every single day. Let them know how important they are. Let them know that they're loved. And live life to the fullest every single day. Well,
Absolutely.
thank you so much, Sabrina, for sharing your story.
Of
Yes,
course.
thank you for being
I need a
strong.
clapper.
Continue to be the woman you are. Your grandma, your uncle, and your brother are so proud of you. And I know that this will be something that will be part of you. They will be with you in your heart forever. And your TLC family loves you. And we are proud of the woman that you have become, and the woman that you will become even in the next few years. So thank you for being part of our family. Thank you for being an example to so many people. Continue to work on yourself, because remember, it's going to get to the point that you're going to realize you're not doing this only for yourself. You're also impacting many other people's around you. So thank you for everything you're doing. And then we're going to go to the fun part. We're going to go to the fun part. Do you have your phone around you that you can read some comments? Because we are about to give things away. Who wants to win something? We're so ready to spin the wheel and let you go with some fun and some good prizes. I'm ready, Sabrina. You can choose.
All right, let's go with. I actually wrote down. Did I write her name down? Ruth Parker earlier talked about her husband being in the service, so I would like to give them a chance to win something. Yeah, so that would be my pick.
The magic words.
Hit it. Hit it, little Joe.
Yeah!
I couldn't remember if you did something different.
And they will get the amazing Blossoming! Is that the old? That's the old one. We got a new wheel. No? Is that the same one? Okay, whatever. They all have good prices. All right, choose another one.
All right. We'll go with Sandra Garcia.
Are you hearing the names?
Oh,
Okay. All right, go for it.
Hit it again!
Is the beauty pack, which it comes with the Rejuva Slim Paste, Infinity Oil, and Essential Soap.
Let's go.
Congratulations to you, Sabrina. But what are they saying? You have to let us know what they're saying.
I was
Oh, we interrupt
telling
you.
you the where she lost her dad.
Man.
Yeah, Rosa.
All right, choose
That's
one
what
more.
Sandra Garcia was about. All right, one more. Let's go with the Danicia Kiparani. She just said thank you. Thank you for staying and sharing your story. You are needed here.
Yes, exactly. You are needed here. All right, hit it, little Joe.
Hit it again!
Let's see, and the winner is Rosa's on Fire Mode!
Watch out, girl.
You might be the lucky winner of one of the first Pinky Roses on Fire mugs. Yeah. Gabby, let's send her the new purple Roses on Fire
let's go.
t-shirt too with that, okay? I believe there is some. I haven't even showed them, but there is some purple ones.
Yeah.
One more, Sabrina, one more, and then we'll go.
Hit it again!
All right, we'll go with Sheila Roy. Women uplifting each other, period.
Yeah! Woman power! And hit it, little Joe. A TLC umbrella that we don't have anymore. Hit it again, guys, because we don't have umbrellas anymore. All right, let's see. Yeah! You know what? It was so close. So we're going, because we don't have any more hits, guys. And because it was so close, guess what, Sabrina? Do you know what was next after the head? Look, what's
What was
next
next?
after the head?
Ooh. Wait,
Do you
where'd
want
it
to
go?
give her that much?
I think we should.
Yes! $500! We are giving away. Oh, I'm sorry. My little thing fell apart. We're giving away 500. Who is the winner again?
Oh,
Sheila
man, I lost it.
Roy. Sheila Roy. You just won $500. Thank you so much. Sabrina, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you soon at the office. We miss you. keep grinding, keep inspiring people. And now I'm gonna close
Let's go.
with some things to mention. The coach drive will be on November 21st from 9 a.m. to 12 Eastern Time. We will be partnering with Pay It Forward Community Foundation and Spike with Channel 955. Well, they will be in a location with us. So remember, if you want to be part of this coat drive donation, please send those jackets
Somebody's
to
fired
us.
up.
We will make sure they get to the people in need. It's getting kind of cold here in Detroit, and I know this will bless a lot of people. We also have, I talk about the trainings that we had yesterday. But today, if you want to learn about Executive Ambassador Julio Lama, please join us at 8:30 p.m. Julio Lama will be sharing with us some training. We also have the newsletter right after Julio Lama. And not follow. And at 2 p.m., we will have the amazing, the amazing duo, Jack and Johnny with the Whiteboard Wednesday. So join us at 2 p.m. And then tomorrow we will have, oh my God, there's so much going on. Tomorrow is Tea Talk. And then Executive Ambassador Natalie Nicole at 8:30. And then Executive Ambassador Stormy Wellington at 9 p.m. And then Thursday closeout night with no other than Johnny Lacardi. Follow, like we literally feel like it's a nonstop. Followed by our first day of the virtual international event, Friday at 6 a.m., my people. You gotta grind and you gotta wake up early. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Thank you for joining me today. And women's are power! Rosa is on fire! Yay! Oh, my shot of Nutriverse. Sorry, shot. They're not looking at me anymore.
I just want to touch base a little bit about our coat drive. These are some of the coats. I'm going to take you back and show you. We have a couple hundred that were already donated between Jackie Birchfield and Zetta Crawford and their teams. That Team Shaw, man, they're really pulling through for us and really starting us out right. Much appreciated. I know Pay It Forward appreciates it. We are so excited to be able to give to our communities, people that are in need, underprivileged kids and families in our districts area in Macomb County, St. Clair County. How exciting. Take a look over here. If you'll follow me, you can already see how many coats that we're able to donate. We are going to try to brand each and every one of these coats, or as many as that we possibly can. I'm going to add these to it, and I just have to say, everybody, please remember, the big event is November 21st from 9 a.m. to noon. We're going to have Channel 955 and Spike on scene. This is a very exciting time to be able to give. We got Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas. Now's the time all year long, but it's so exciting that we know we're going to make a difference in these kids' lives. Please, whatever you can do, feel free. Ship those coats right here to HQ, 6094 Corporate Drive, Fairhaven, Michigan, 48023, in care of me, Craig Cole. Be part of the solution. Thank you, everybody. We are so excited.